Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Basically, I'm going to be going over some updates that Global PD has shared with Kiski here recently. So I'm starting off by showing you an image of my desktop so that you can see what happens at the end of this process. And basically, we're going to be creating a file a PDF that we want to print, which is a learning target and a standard from Global PD, and it's going to generate onto my desktop here. So I just wanted you to see that right now it is not there, and as we go through this, it will eventually appear. So I start off by logging into Global PD and going to the team dashboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Manage Standards and Learning Targets. Now, off my screen to the top, you can't really see it, but right up here, it's telling me that it's spinning, that it's loading all of the standards and learning targets for me. Um, so basically, I'm waiting and just kind of talking through while it's bringing those up. Okay, now what you see here is our team option, and then off to the right, you see a new button that was not in existence before, which is print. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through our teams here, and I'm going to deselect and just choose from Kiski Area South Primary, anything associated with 2 reading, and I'm going to click Apply Filter. Okay, and I'm going to see that there are several standards here in learning targets. So I'm going to just highlight one, this first one, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click print. Okay, and when I click print, you can now see that it brought up a dialog box asking me where do I want to save, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. And what do I want the file name to be? It comes by default, Essential Standard Details. I'm not going to change it, but it might be a good idea for you to change it so that you can keep your organization set up. And then I click Save. Okay, now after I click Save, I come back and I'm on this screen again. And I'm just going to minimize all this. Now you can see here's that PDF that was just generated. Okay, and I'm going to double click on it and open it, and you can see that this is the learning target that was selected, which are the ones from 2 reading at South Primary, at least currently on December 8th of 2016. And all of those would print, and you have your normal options and toolbars when it comes to a PDF here. So that was one of the features that I know we have asked for from our school district, and some other school districts have also asked for, and Global PD made that change for us. So I wanted to show you that, and I also wanted to show you another thing that they kind of updated on Global PD. And I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and this is important as you start getting more and more learning targets and standards that you have created, how you can sort of navigate and apply those filters easily to to find what you're looking for. So as the dashboard is loading, I'm just going to tell you that we're also expecting from Global PD, they are working on an export feature for grades to sort of export in a CSV file, which would be configured that it could end up going into Skyward. And at this point, I don't have much more information, so that'll be kind of shared as that develops. Uh, our contacts at Solution Tree have told us that they would expect to be working on that piece of code in January. Also here, as we get closer to Christmas break, they are still expecting to be able to utilize a Xerox machine for mass uploading of student bubble sheets. Hopefully by the time of Christmas break is still their target. So more information will come on that as well as it's available. The other change that Solution Tree and Global PD made recently applies right through here where it says standards and learning targets. So when you go to your team dashboard, you can see the learning targets that exist that have been created in Kiski area. Now, looking at my view, you can see that there are many different learning targets and standards that have already been created. Okay, and that list is just going to continue to grow and grow. And you as an individual teacher or as a building administrator, whenever you look through here, you're going to see whatever all you have access to. And that's going to become a very big and ominous list here pretty quickly. So what we can do if we want to reduce the number of standards and learning targets we're looking at is we can unselect all of them, because when we started this program a few months ago, you would have had to go through and literally click each one. But now they've created this reset button where you can click to get rid of all of them at the same time and then just click the one that you need. And it also works to click all of them or to select all of them at the same time as well. So it works to get rid and add all of them at the same time. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave you an update on some of the different things that have happened in Global PD recently, as well as to give you an update on some of the things that hopefully are coming from the program moving forward. Thank you, and I hope you are able